Being unique make one vulnerable. It's a story of Abby Noel Samuels, a Form 1 student who was half caste of a Kenyan and a Jamaican, and according to her mother, she knew how to stand up for herself, but every time she told her friends and teachers that she was half Jamaican, the school thought that she was just claiming that to make herself popular. Mother Wanjiru Samuels received a call on 20th March 2019 from Gatanga CCM Girls School informing her that her daughter Abby was unwell and had been taken to Naidu Hospital in a nearby town called Thika, and she was expected to show up at the hospital. Through the CCTV cameras, you can see the principal's black car is driving in, and she hurriedly go in and ask for help. Before the nurses could even come out with a wheelchair, some few people who had accompanied the principal to the hospital are seen carrying Abby into the hospital. She is taken to the left side, but a few minutes later, you can see that her body is put on a stretcher, fully covered, to show that there was no more life, no more signs of life, and therefore taken to the other side. When Abby's mother got to the hospital, she found the body of her daughter with a swollen stomach. Upon inquiring, she was told by the school that she had fallen off her bed at night. They tried to insist that she had just passed on, but the hospital insisted that they had received a dead body. An autopsy was performed, and it revealed that Abby had been hit on her head by using a blunt object, causing internal bleeding and thus her death. An anonymous classmate tipped in for that Abby participated on a 2-hour cross-country run on Friday evening, and after the race, Abby asked a friend to oil her long, beautiful hair, and after doing so, they styled it against the school rules. Her friends advised her to comb it properly to avoid getting into trouble, but she said that since the official time of school had elapsed, she would not fail to do so the following morning. That night, during the night preps or the evening studies, the deputy principal went round as usual just to make sure that everything was running on well, and noting Abby's hair, she called her to the office. Moments later, Abby came out of the office crying a lot and her body was swollen. She informed her classmate that the deputy had hit her on her head with a Bunsen burner because she had refused to shave her hair. In quest to get closure, the day Abby's mother went to get Abby's belongings from school, she requested to be allowed to see where Abby used to sleep, but she was denied. In fact, several other journalists tried to get a word or two from the school, but they were locked out. In fact, the school completely refused to give any kind of information to the media. As Mama Abby started to seek justice for her daughter, Abby was buried at Langata Cemetery and no one from the school showed up. There was a lot of pain in a mother that had lost a daughter that had such a bright future, and therefore a journey to seek for justice began. A cause that was in a big way pushed by a YouTuber by name Lynn Ngugi, and well-wishers, especially mothers, who came through for a mother that chose to consistently speak out on a vice that had been done on her daughter. Justice started to feel near. On 31st January 2023, Elizabeth Wairimu Gatimu, former deputy Gatanga CCM, which now has changed name to St. Anwarite Gatanga Girls, was arraigned in court before Kiambu Deputy Registrar Sylvia Motari and was to take a mental assessment before the plea. On 27th February 2023, she appeared again for a hearing of her bail application pending hearing and determination of the case. The case is still ongoing and hasn't been concluded yet. Dear listeners, dear viewers, do you think that justice will be served for Abby Noel Samuels? Only time will tell.